What's up, everybody, man? We here. The Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. How y'all feeling today? How y'all doing?
Man, What's up? Good, man. I'm good.
What's up? What's up?
I'm ready, man. This is an all Auburn show, man. So we just talking. We talking Auburn today, man. So y'all boys ready, man? Y'all ready to go?
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Good, man. This is good, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's get the show started. Water Cooler Talk podcast coming up.
Get ready, because you're now listening to Water Cooler Talk. Covering everything sports and sports news. From the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, the pros, the collegiate level, and everything in between. If it's about sports, then we're about it. So keep it locked to the absolute coolest podcast. Now, your hosts, Nick Frazier and Marcus Fitzpatrick.
Oh boy, man, we are here, man. The Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. We doing a live show tonight, man. Episode 54. How you doing today, Marcus?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest in the building, DC Wolf. How you doing today, DC?
What's up? What's up? I'm in. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
What's up, man? That's what's up, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us here, man. We're doing a live show today, man. We put it out on social media. So tell everybody, man, that we out here, that we doing this live show. Just let us know how you like it, man. We going live, man. We're gonna do episode 54 live, and we'll put in the actual audio version will be up as soon as the show is over with. But man, we thank y'all so much, man, for rocking with us here, man. Like today, man, we doing an all Auburn show today. So we're gonna talk Auburn football. Hey, it is what it is, man. As you can see on the side, man, this is what we're talking about today, man. The topics for the show, man. How can Auburn fix their problems? What adjustments can be made? And then we're gonna preview Oklahoma and Auburn. The Oklahoma versus Auburn game today. Well, not today, but this weekend, man. DC Wolf, how you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm great. It's great to be an Auburn Tiger.
Yeah, I heard that, man. You don't have any hangover from this past weekend?
It's gone, man.
Really?
It's gone, man. Hangover gone. I'm looking forward to Oklahoma, man. We got to get right. We got to get right this week, man.
Okay.
It is what it is. You know, in the SEC, man, you can't look back too long or you're going to get hit in the mouth again.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. Marcus, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Still kind of sad. I can't be like DC. I'm still kind of hurt, but I'm good.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah. Well, yeah. I know. DC used to be like, he's like, "What's your mental state?"
Yeah, man.
What's your mental state right now? You know what I'm saying? How is your mental state? My mental right now as an Auburn fan is, I just hope we get it right.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I just hope we get it right, man. That's all it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been looking at our social medias, ladies and gentlemen, we have made a renewed effort to condense our content. So as of what was that, Marcus? That was Monday.
Yes, sir.
We made that decision. As of now, we are doing strictly college football content, and more specifically, SEC football. So it's gonna be college football. The Water Cooler Talk podcast is now. We're gonna be doing more SEC talk and things of that nature. So hope y'all still rock with us. Hope y'all still love it, man. So we're just gonna keep going, and we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man. Fellas, are y'all ready to get into it?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm ready. Let's go, man.
This is gonna be great, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what comes first. The first half. Let's go ahead and let's move. Hey, we finally got the drop. Right.
Okay, let's hear it. Let me hear it.
Right.
Let me hear it, baby.
We moving to the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
This is the first half.
Short and sweet.
That's what I'm talking about. Man. Let's go.
It is short.
Let's go. Let's go.
We got it in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us here at the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the coolest podcast in your ear. As always, man, make sure you follow us on Twitter, X at CoolestPod23, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share the video using hashtag WCTPod. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk podcast. Follow us on Facebook, the Water Cooler Talk podcast Facebook page as well. And you like listening to the audio version of the show, subscribe and follow on your favorite podcast player. iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts at, we are there somewhere. So take a listen, rate, review the show, like us. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here, man. But let's go ahead and let's get into the show, man. First topic of the show, man. It's been a long, it's been a long 3 weeks for Auburn football. Long 3 weeks for Auburn football.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Let's talk about it.
What are the necessary adjustments that Auburn needs to make? And how can they be fixed? DC Wolf, I'm gonna start with you, man.
All right, let's go, man. First of all, we need to deal with these turnovers.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
And I know we're gonna say this, some of the same things, but turnovers. We got to deal with the turnovers, man. We got the most turnovers in the whole college football. Not the SEC, not the Power Four, in all of football. Y'all hear me? We got more turnovers than anybody. Number two, we got to stop all the undisciplined play, man. And then lastly, we got to decide on the quarterback, dude. Just pick a quarterback and go with him, so I can know if you pick someone, we probably gonna lose. If we got Hank Brown, we probably will lose, but at least I have the hope that the future is bright.
Okay.
So those three things, man, that's what I got. Discipline, turnovers, and pick a quarterback, man.
Pick a quarterback,
man.
Okay. All right, Marcus. Off the top of the dome, what you think?
Off the top of the dome, I'm taking 2 of DC's because we got to pick a quarterback and we got to stop turnovers. That's all. That's just common sense. That's off top. So with those and defense, we gotta stop defensive breakdowns in the secondary. We gotta hold up in the secondary. Defensive ends gotta contain that part. And I honestly feel like, all right, these ain't the adjustments. Are we doing the adjustments too, or we just Just to me, it's time to change up our offensive scheme, man.
Ooh.
Right,
here we go. Go ahead. He got the water out.
I feel like it's either we gotta stop. Either if we keep this scheme, we need to run the ball more out of it.
Okay.
Stop putting the ball in the air, or we need to go to a more run heavier scheme.
I
know we got the receiver talent to go one-on-ones, but we don't have the quarterback talent. So you gotta figure out a way to slow the game down.
Okay.
And our O-line is suspect. So the best way to hide a suspect O-line is make a run block.
So using those tactics is gonna get those bags off those Auburn fans' head.
Man, it worked for a lot of suspect Alabama quarterbacks.
Okay. I can't argue you there, man. I can't argue you there. I cannot argue you there, man. I can't argue there. But here's another question. How much culpability do you put on Hugh Freeze? How much of this falls on Hugh Freeze?
How much of what falls on Hugh Freeze?
Everything that's happened so far in Auburn. Everything that's happened this year, from last year up until now. How much of this falls on Hugh Freeze? How much of the situation that's going on at Auburn right now, with the lack of focus, the lack of execution, the lack of, I won't say effort, but the lack of cohesiveness, the lack of I'll say will to want to win, maybe to a degree. How much of that falls on Hugh Freeze? DC?
Every single drip of it fall on Hugh Freeze.
Okay.
Man, it's like, he the head coach.
Yeah,
you know, he make the decision. Everything ends on his desk. Now, like I said before, you can ask me if I own a company. I'm ultimately responsible, but I do put the things in the hands of my managers to handle things. You know, like Mark, a manager. The CEO ain't gonna take the blame for so long before. You know, I know Marcus he probably got all those employee of the month things.
Employee of the month plaques.
Plaques all over his thing. You know that. But I'm just saying.
He probably got it. That I give him out. I can't.
He give them out. He don't give them. He give them out.
He DJ Durkin. See, he DJ Durkin. He DJ Durkin. But, right. But my point is, as a CEO, bro, it's only so much blame you can take without saying, okay, my manager is failing. Also, when the stockholders ask me what's going on, yeah, it's ultimately my fault. But the stockholders, the Auburn fans are the stockholders. You know what I'm saying? The media, we're the stockholders. We're the one footing the bill. The boosters, who, Auburn fans are footing the bill. So when you get in that press conference, man, you got to answer, why is my stock going down? Why am I losing money in my stock? So you got to answer the question. So I think Hugh Freeze got to point to those places, like if Marcus not performing, okay, Marcus not performing, we're going to have to do something right there. But answer your question in short, it's on Hugh Freeze, but it's also on his downline too. It's an explanation for everything.
But this is the question though. He already has done that. He already got rid of the DC and the OC from last year, but it seems as if we regressing.
Yeah, so, but we only a few games into the second season of 2 new coordinators though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But you shouldn't look that bad, and it's on Hugh Freeze though. But
okay. All right, Marcus, what you think?
I gotta agree with DC, but I'm gonna take it from a different angle. If he's such an offensive mind, I want to see it. It's no reason that people hold his offense in such high regard, and we're not seeing our offense develop. Like Nick said, our offense has regressed since last year. So if he's such an offensive mind, I want to see the plays. I want to see you adjust. I want to see you change up your offense to work around the talent that you got. You have an all SEC running back. Why is he not? Why is he only getting 12 carries a game? Averaging 5 yards a carry. Got another running back that came in. He was averaging 12 yards a carry. Obviously, the run was working. So I'm just saying, you're an offensive mind. Why not stick with that? Why not come up with innovative ways to shift linebackers and move linebackers around to open up gaps for your running game? And then stick in the pass here and there because you got receivers that can beat the one-on-ones. But when we know you finna run a hitch route, we sitting on that.
So do you think Hugh Freeze is stubborn? Do you think Hugh Freeze is stuck in his ways?
Of course he's stubborn. Why would we go back with Payne Thorne if he wasn't?
Man, boy, speak on it. Preach.
D. McCray said the O-line has been decent this year, Marcus.
That's why I bucked my eyes. That's why I bucked my eyes.
What you said about that?
Your eyes when Hank had to step up in the pocket and create a play.
I agree with D. I agree with D. McCray. If they graded out last week, and the offensive line only had 2 pressures. That's it. That was against Arkansas and T. Will. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying before. It's like it wasn't hard
to blitz until Payne Thorne got in the game as well.
Say it again now.
I said T. Wilden hardly send pressure until Payne Thorne got in the game as well. If you pay attention.
But no, he doesn't pressure. He doesn't pressure Hank Brown.
Yeah, but my point is like out of the whole game, bro, that's phenomenal to only have 2 pressures. In the week before that, I don't think they had any pressures. They might have had 1, maybe. So from and that we know that. New Mexico.
No, New
Mexico was the worst defense in the whole nation.
In the whole nation, 133 out of 133.
Actually that. So that really doesn't matter. But the point is, they were able to carry that over to Arkansas and T. Will coming in, and they only gave up 2 pressures, man. So I put up a thing today. I got to give my hats off to the O-line, bro. I complain about them when they fail, but I can't blame this on the O-line. This is on.
Nah, I said they suspect. I ain't blaming the loss.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the offensive line is pretty good. I think there's one spot on the offensive line that's a question. That's questionable, like and things stuff like that. But I can't sit here and say the entire offensive line is a problem. You know what I'm saying? I think that one spot on the offensive line is where you actually have legitimate questions at, and that's the reason why they shifting it around so much, trying to figure out who can play where to have the best cohesion going forward. That's my take on that. C Hall, man. Shout out to C Hall, man. My team.
What's up, C Hall? What's up, baby boy?
Man. He said some weeks he says he looks at their plan, then checks it. Some weeks. This is better than last year when he said he was recruiting and he was. What did he say during the bowl week? He didn't even look at the offensive plan.
He was like, yeah, absolutely. He was like, he was recruiting.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. All right, so. The biggest adjustment that you think Auburn needs to make going forward as we get forward into SEC play. All right. Does Auburn need to? Is it more on the defensive side of the ball, or is it more?
Boy,
I think I know where
boy,
we're going
good.
with this.
No, I'm just saying you finna ask a trick question, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, is
I know.
It more on the is the biggest adjustment needed to be more on the defensive side of the ball, or is the biggest adjustment needed to be more offensively? And when I say offensively, I mean scheme wise. I know Marcus think the scheme needs to be changed, but does the playbook need to be lessened to a degree for the offense to be understandable? Like, if you understand what I'm saying, like, does the playbook need to be a little bit more downgraded and not as complex as what I've been hearing over the past 3 days for the offense to work?
I don't see anything thanks about it, but they need to run the ball. I don't think if you don't even change the scheme, just change the plan. Stop throwing the ball so much. Run the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree with Marcus on that one, man. It's just like, if you saying, like, you know, we're getting 6 yards a carry, 7 yards a carry in the run game, man, you got to run the ball. But what I think this is what I think the stubbornness comes with Hugh Freeze is, I think there are plays there to be had, but I think what's happening with the run game, he stated this, is when they get in run situations, they're running RPOs. So when they read the defense, dude, they coming out, the quarterback is checking out of these runs and throwing the ball. So he might be calling plays, but he might need to just take the option out, man, and just like, we running the ball this time.
So here's my question. Should the RPO be a major part of the offense then? Because with the RPO, basically you making the quarterback make so many different. At that time he has to make a lot of different decisions, right? On basically what he can do in that situation. So here's my question: should the RPO be part of the game?
I agree. He's not going to take the RPO out because that's his game. That's why he's saying this is all I know, because he doubling down. He's not going to take the RPO out that thing, man. So, but I think that's the problem is, you know, you get to the line, you check, the run is not there. They set up for the run. So now you check to the pass play, you check to the hitch, the end. So in that sense, I think that's where he's stubborn is on the scheme. He said, I don't know anything else.
Man, run a post route. Why are we always running hitches?
I don't know, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say his favorite. No, he got a couple of post routes.
I mean, but we just be missing them. They be deflecting off our hands.
But the thing is, I know Lambert Smith caught one. From
Lambert Smith had a game. He had a game, man.
He had a game. I know he caught one, and then the one that one
hand he had to go get.
Yeah, that one, and then the one that Cam, that was a dig across the middle, but the one that Cam dropped and it ended up being an interception. That was a dig, but that's interesting, man. That's interesting take right there, fellas. I was about to say, ladies and gentlemen,
man, bro,
Jesus Christ. My bad.
Man up there, man. Man up. Strength of my takes, you know.
No, that's
strength of my takes.
Oh man, what else I got on this subject, man? What else do y'all think? I'm gonna just let y'all go, man. What else y'all think Auburn needs to do in this situation? Is there anything else outside of the football program that y'all think that needs to be fixed? To where the football program cannot, so people won't be interfering with it. Tell me what y'all think, man.
Okay, what time y'all got to get off, man? Because y'all don't want DC to start on this Auburn stuff. Because DC go on this Auburn stuff all night. DC talking this Auburn stuff, man.
We got 40 minutes, 42 minutes left. Let's go.
All right, check this out, man. Check this out. Number one, Hugh Freeze said this. He was like, with the discipline issue, man. He said, in this day and time, you have to be careful with how you address the players, right? This is what he said, man. He said, in this day and time, you have to be careful with how you approach the players because, and this is the paraphrase, they're not built like we were built from the standpoint of how we play football, dude. My coaches used to just cuss me out, period. That was the method. Cuss you out and you get right or get gone. So it's just like in this day of NIL and the transfer portal, if you talk to a kid hard, bro, they dipping. So what's been happening with Hugh Freeze is he's been coddling these cats. He said when I was at old, he said when he first started coaching, he said what he used to do when they have penalties, like when dude threw that dude out of bounds and my man fumbling the ball, or what he spoke about penalties. He said what he did, man, is he would get the team and he would put it up on the screen and he would just play it over and over in front of everybody. Pretty much just embarrassing you and like, bro, look at this. And he said he would just play it over and over. And he said it would get results though. So he was just like, man, I kind of stopped doing what I'm doing and I just gotta be me. So what's happening looks like what's happening with this team discipline is he been shying away from it, coddling cats, and it's not just laying down the law, man. As a head of a company, bro, at some point you got to bring the fire and brimstone when your team is not lining up. You can't be nice guy and be Mr. Coworker all the time. You got to manage those two, and it sounds like he's been a little too soft, man. So he was like himself. He's like, man, I got to just go back to being me.
Hold up, DC. Hold up.
Hey, man, y'all asking for it. Y'all asking for it. You asked for it, bro. You asked for it. That's what the man said.
Himself. Not Mr. Throw you under the bus himself. Hugh Freeze will throw you under the bus.
I was just about to say that. Mark took it from my mouth.
Oh my God.
He will throw you under the bus.
But y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel with that. Yes, he would throw.
Throwing out all every mistake he made in the Cal game, he would get chewed up. So I'm having a hard time believing that one, DC.
Hey, I'm just going with what the man said. I believe Hugh Freeze will, quote unquote, we can, call it throwing under the bus. I don't believe that narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe. I don't. And I'm gonna tell you why.
They said that on SEC Nation. That's why I wanted you to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why I say what I say.
Shut up.
If I say if your kid did something wrong, right? If your kid did something wrong, and I came to your doorstep, knocked on the door, and I said, Mr. Mayor, your kid broke my window. Can you explain to me what happened? By you telling me what you could say, hey man, I take responsibility. That's my kid. I'm gonna pay for your window. That's taking responsibility, right? But he asked you, what did your kid do? You look on your little home camera, you're gonna say, well, man, I see he went and picked up the baseball. He was trying to throw it to his friend, and he accidentally threw it into your window. You're just responding what the question is asked. Doesn't mean you're throwing your kid under the bus. Hugh Freeze is they're saying, dude, what happened on the fumble? Or what happened on this? So he gotta answer the question. Now he could sit up and say, yeah, I'm not gonna address that because that's throwing my kids under the bus. I just take responsibility. He could say that on every point, and in the press conference, he'll never answer anything. What happened with on the crossing route? I'm on the dig with Cam Coleman. What happened? Well, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to throw Cam under the bus. I'm gonna just take responsibility and fix it. Bro, you would get sick of that. You would be like, bro, we saw he missed the ball. What's wrong with you? So you see what I'm saying? It's not all the time. I think Hugh Freeze it can be called throwing under the bus. So don't get me wrong in the general sense, but you got to look at the fact that people are asking him, hey man, what happened on the dig route with Cam Coleman? He was like, yeah, he came across the middle. My man threw him the ball. It could have been a little better thrown, but Cam usually catches that. He got to catch the ball, man. He catches that in practice. But we can call that throwing under the bus, but he answered a question also. So it's nuance to that too. Let's ride. Talk to me.
So a soundbite dropped this week.
Okay.
I heard Hugh Freeze say when they asked him about the offensive game plan, and he responded, we got to find a person who don't throw the ball to the other team.
Yes.
And they throwing your quarterback room.
That's the truth, bro. But you got to think they asked him a question. You see what I'm saying? What if he would have just said, I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to throw nobody under the bus.
It's a better way to answer that question.
I look at it like this.
Give me a better way. Okay, go ahead, but I want y'all to give me a better. Let's put the bookmark this because I want y'all to give me a better way of saying what he should say.
No, I look at it like this: like you immediately come off the field and you say that without even having a conversation with the player. I mean, I'm like not seeing like what was it like? I mean, because like you stated, like you stated, he threw the ball and it hit the window. But you asked the question of, well, what exactly happened? Well, ask him, what did you see, or what did you see happen, or what was your thought process going through that, and things stuff like that. You come right off the field and be like, well, we need to stop throwing the ball to the other team. We need to find a quarterback. Everybody knows we don't want to throw the ball to the other team, because when that happens, we lose possessions. We know that, but there's a way to come out and say it in a different way, and without just coming out saying like that. I mean, he's
okay. Give me how you should say it.
He's the one that literally just said that we're in a situation now where we can't really he's saying he's coddling players now and stuff like that. So when players see that, when people in the locker room hear that, they gonna feel some type of way about it. You know, they're gonna be like, yeah, that's I don't like how he said that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like that could have been a private. That conversation right there you could have told me that it could have been one-on-one. That didn't have to be, to the media, and things, stuff like that.
So if he this is what I'm gonna say to that. If he did that, then it will be no answers in the press. It'll just be him saying, I don't want to throw nobody on the bus, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna fix it. It's on me. I take responsibility. Well, what happened with offense? What happened on this third down? I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. I'm gonna just take all the responsibility. It's on me as the head coach. Nobody else is laying at my desk. Well, what happened on the who fault was it on this and that? Well, what do you got to do with what we're gonna do about penalties? I don't want to throw nobody under, but that's the only answer we'll get. So at some point, you gotta say, man, my manager is, I take responsibility, which is he's doing. You got to listen. He's at the end of what he's saying. He say, "Hey, we got to coach it better. We got to coach it better. We got to coach." He's saying that, but my point is, at some point, dude, you got to tell the stockholder, man, my manager's stealing money. My manager's stealing money. He stole $100,000. He stole $100,000 a week on us, man.
But if you know that's happening, why you aren't stepping in to do something about it?
Exactly.
No, I get it, but
that's what the company gonna ask you.
Yeah, I get it.
I agree. Gonna ask that question,
bro. We all agree. We agree and land on the same spot with that. That if you keep putting Peyton Thorne out there to do the same thing, bro, that's a you problem now. See, we land on the same place in the very end. Yeah, I'm just saying the nuance of the conversations about, he throwing people under the bus. Yes, you can call it that, but then if he didn't to a degree, bro, we wouldn't get any answers in the press conference.
Gotcha.
It'll just be nothing, and you will be mad. Then you will be calling them an idiot, saying, "Bro, we just watched the game and saw the man throw the dude out of bounds. Won't you talk about that? Peyton Thorne threw 3 picks, but you don't want to talk about it." We'll be blaming them the other way.
I think actions speak louder than what he says sometimes. I'm just interested to see what he does.
Bro, y'all put me in the middle for a reason, but go ahead, man.
Man, let's go ahead.
Water Cooler Talk Podcast squeezing me in here, man.
Let's look at some of these topics,
fight
man.
For my football life in this thing, man. Go ahead.
The King said the RPO can still work if we can run heavy. That would keep the defense honest, and the receivers will eat with no problems. C Hall, I got C Hall. He said the backs block well, receivers also. Quarterbacks provides the energy for them to do both because he's making sure everyone is in place. So if they screw up, it's on them. So C Hall saying it's on the quarterback. Okay, but here's my rebuttal to that. If it's on the quarterback, that's on the head coach, because the head coach is the one that said the quarterback was the one that should be the starter. Let's see. King said there's a difference when I told the kid to throw the ball at your house if he hits your window, and I say he hit the window and I threw him under the bus. How y'all feel about that?
It's the same thing. You still saying the kid threw it. You see what I'm saying? So you can say, yeah, you threw the kid under the bus, because you could not say. You could just be like, hey, I take responsibility. Don't name the kid then, because you are throwing the kid under the bus because you naming him.
You got a point.
I could come in like, you're throwing your kid under the bus, bro. You named him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, what is it? Do we want him to answer the question or not? That but go for it, brother. Go for it.
Yeah, Seahawks said, man, if you ask me to borrow some money and I got it, and I say I can't afford to give it to you, did I lie about having money or did I lie about giving it to you?
Hey, bro, I like that. I like that answer right there.
I like that. I like
a good
that.
answer when somebody asks you for money. Good answer, man.
All right, man. That's the end of the first half, man. Fellas, how y'all feeling?
Oh, man, I'm tired, man. I'm over here fighting with the mayor on one side and fighting with Nick on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Mayor punching me in the head on this. Nick punching me in the head. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord, man. It's all good, though. That's right, man.
All right.
I'm here for it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, man. That's the end of the first half, man. So let's go ahead. Let's head to halftime. Let's go.
You don't out your seats. It's halftime.
All right, man. We back, man. We back with in halftime, man. Marcus, you know what time it is, right?
Man, roll that footage for my guy.
Roll the footage.
Do you want to feel like a star? Then go to Hollywood Media, and you'll be shining. From sports interviews, athletic highlight tapes, athletic photography, Hollywood Media will make you the star of all stars. Feel like a star on the most important days of your life. From college graduation to saying I do to your forever person. Let Hollywood Media make your event star-studded. Subscribe and follow on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Hollywood_media. And follow on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's. Hollywood.
Shout out to our day one supporter of the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. Hollywood Media DJ. Shout out to our guy, man. Make sure you follow him on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube at Hollywood_media. And follow him on Facebook at Hollywood Media with 2 A's, man. Make sure you saying Hollywood EY as well. Marcus, what your boy got going on, man?
Man, my boy is everywhere. He had a photo shoot of his own. So hey, check him out.
Wow.
The boy was looking fresh.
Yeah, he looking fresh, man.
Just a minute ago, just got the phone with him, man. He got big moves coming. He said, "Stay tuned."
You got to get him back on the show, man. So make sure y'all go follow him, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. And any photography, videography needs that y'all have, man, go holler at our guy, man. They want support of the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. DJ, man, shout out to him. Hey, man, we in halftime right now, man. Let's veer off the track. Let's since we talk SEC football now, let's veer off, man. We got a big game coming up this week, man. Big game. Big game.
My God.
Georgia versus Alabama plays this week. I just want to get y'all preemptive thoughts on that game. How y'all feel about that game? DC, go first.
Woo! This that get right, man. I think, man, if they can just contain Jalen Milroe, that's the key to it. If they can just and that's a big ask, because when we were like last week's game, if we can contain the legs of Taylor Green, if we couldn't. He killed us, that was the difference in the game. If they can contain Jalen Milroe, I think Georgia can run away with it. That's just my thought. But it's so tricky, man, because if they can't, man, I think Alabama gonna get them. If they can't contain Jalen Milroe, it's gonna open up the receivers with him scrambling, and you know what I'm saying. Them cats, they got the speed to go up top and take the top off. You know what I'm saying? But that one right there, I'm just going back and forth on it, man. But the Auburn and me, I'm pulling with the dogs this week. Dogs this week.
So this is the game. This is the game where it's hard to go for either one of them in this game.
It's hard to go for either one.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them are out.
Explain yourselves.
I can't go for my route. I can't go. I want both of them to lose. To be honest,
who's a Bizzle? Okay, now we about to let me ask y'all this question while we here.
Here we go.
Who is the biggest? Okay, who do y'all not like the most, bro?
Alabama.
If we getting on a call okay, I don't like the Georgia car the most. I don't like the Alabama car the most. Which car you getting in? You can't get in both, bro. Which one? I just want to know. I'm getting in the Alabama car 10 times out of 10, bro. I don't like these guys, man.
I'm gonna ride a South Carolina bike. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, man. Pick one. I'm saying y'all, you got to pick one. Pick one, dog. Come on now.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, hold on. You said you get in the Alabama car?
I hate this team. Alabama car. I'm getting in that car like I don't like these guys.
Oh yeah, I pick Alabama between the two.
The reason I say that is in this thing, yeah, we have to face Georgia and we border rivals, but man, this is Alabama supremacy. This is for Alabama recruits, bro. This is for bragging rights 365, man. We lose to Georgia, man. Yeah, I got to deal with my brother when I see him, but man, I got to deal with Tight every day. I got to deal with Drell and Tight in our chat group every day, man, for the next 365, dog.
King said, this is true, DC.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Sham guy. Sham guy said, man, I'm late, shaking my head, man, but you here.
You here, baby.
That's what I mean. Travell said, I don't care who wins. I'm picking to lose. That's what he said.
I need Alabama to lose, man. I need Alabama.
Seahawks said, man, my jinx, if Bama wins, we win, but I want Bama to lose. Like I said,
I be feeling like when Bama lose, I feel like I won a game. I am with him, man. Isn't
that what Sharpshooter said? He said when Auburn lose, it makes his day better or something. He said,
yeah, man, make you smile, man. Make you feel good inside, man. When Bama lose, bro, make you feel good inside, man.
Well, it is what it is, man. I think this game is gonna be close at half. I think it's gonna be like a 10-7 game going into the halftime. Mm-hmm. But I think Georgia ends up winning like 38-33, 38-34, somewhere in that range. I think it'll be in the 30s.
So do you think this defense just gonna disappear in this game?
Man,
bro, Georgia, you saying Georgia, somebody gonna put up 30? You said what now? 30 what?
38-34.
So you saying they gonna put up 34 points on the Georgia defense?
38 points. Yeah, I think Alabama gonna put up 38 points, man.
You saying Georgia gonna give up almost 40?
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
My guy. I'm not a betting guy.
I think it's gonna happen, bro. I think it's
gonna happen. My guy.
I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen this week. I think this is the week it's gonna happen.
We can put some American deli on that one right there, boss man.
Yeah, what'd you go? Wings, lemon pepper wings with the lemon pepper wings.
No, that's like I told Jake Crane. Why it gotta be chicken? No, a hamburger. Why it gotta be chicken?
Yeah, I remember that.
A hamburger, man. Why I gotta be chicken? A hamburger, man. A steak, man. Come on, man.
All right, man. That's right, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the second half of the show, man. We appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us here at the Water Cooler Talk podcast. But it's time for us to go ahead and let's get to the second half. Let's go.
You're now entering the second half.
All right, man. We're in the second half of the show right now, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us here, the Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. Make sure y'all follow on Twitter and X at CoolersPod23, man. Subscribe, like, and share the video using hashtag WCTPod, man. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Water Cooler Talk. On Facebook, follow our Facebook page, the Water Cooler Talk podcast on Facebook, and subscribe and follow on your favorite podcast player, whether that's iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the podcast at, man. Make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you're listening, man. And rate and review the podcast. Helps us out, man. It helps us out. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Oklahoma comes into the confines of Jordan-Hare Stadium at Pat Dye Field this week, and they will play the Auburn Tigers. I think these are two similar teams. Oklahoma comes off of a loss to a very, very good Tennessee team. Tennessee put up 25 points against them. Auburn comes off of a loss to Arkansas. Horrible, heartbreaking loss, 24-14 to Arkansas. And so now both teams will meet in the confines of Jordan-Hare Stadium at Pat Dye Field. This will be Oklahoma's second SEC game, but first SEC road game. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask y'all this question, DC. You go first since you are the Auburn Addict.
Okay.
What are your keys to an Auburn win?
What quarterback just go one touchdown, man?
Just go one touchdown?
Man,
Just
my
one?
God, this game might be a 10-7 game, man.
No, DC.
Oh, man, I'm serious, man. You got to think. Listen, man, the SEC this year, and I give them credit because they played maybe a more potent offense, maybe.
Yeah, Tennessee. Yeah,
you
Tennessee.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And they held.
Ain't no maybe in it. Tennessee is for real.
5. Right. But we haven't seen them against another SEC team, though. You see what I'm saying? If they keep scoring 20-something, and Josh Heupel say he took the gas, let off the gas on him. But
he gave him a home time discount. He gave Oklahoma.
Yeah, right, bro. But check this out, y'all. And this is why I was holding up my phone, man. SEC defenses in points allowed. Ole Miss is giving up. They haven't played anybody. 5 points. Texas giving up 5 points. UGA giving up 6 points.
Wow.
Tennessee giving up 7 points a game. This is insane, bro. Alabama giving up 8.7 points a game. Mizzou 12. UK 12. Oklahoma 14. Auburn 16, bro. We right behind them. That's close, dog. That is close. So that's why I say, man, whoever can get 2 touchdowns might win this game, man.
So 14 points will win this game, is what you're saying?
Maybe, man. Unless this is a caveat to it, is I'm kind of looking out of the eyes with them playing Tennessee. So Tennessee might be that much better than everybody else, and then they made Oklahoma look pedestrian. And then Oklahoma might come in and just be a little better than Auburn. You know what I'm saying? They might just be, but they were just playing Tennessee, and Tennessee might be that much better than everybody this year. I don't know. But but just looking at the stats, man, that's close, man. We are pretty much got the same defense according to the stats. And bro, they ran for 36 yards total against Tennessee, dog.
They had Oklahoma's
rushing yards. Yes, they had 36 rushing yards, man. That is ridiculous. They pulled their quarterback, man, before halftime. They put in a what is this dude? A freshman? I don't know if he's
Hawkins Jr. He's a true freshman.
He is a true. You pull him for a true freshman, and you gonna try the true freshman into Jordan Hare? Man, this is about to be some interesting football, man.
Here's a question. Here's a question that I have for you. You brought something up that I want to ask you. Is Jordan Hare Stadium still a vaunted place to play?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Now I want you to answer this question. Before you answer that, listen to this. Auburn has lost Arkansas, Cal, Alabama last year, New Mexico State. The last 4 games that have been in Jordan Hare Stadium, they have lost.
Okay.
So is Jordan Hare Stadium as vaunted and scary as people still think it is?
Yes.
That was easy.
Okay. All right. I'm just
saying, because the thing about it, Nick,
teams have come in and they have beat Auburn at home.
And I want you to understand, Alabama was supposed to blow us out at home, but that game became very close.
That part.
They won.
We only lost that because of a muff punt, bro. Come on, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They could have let that thing bounce, bro, and we could have just got on the ball and kneeled. That game.
You are correct.
That was Jordan Hare.
Okay.
Alabama, you got to think Alabama won the SEC. Alabama won the SEC last year.
So Alabama lost. So Auburn lost the game because Auburn fans made them lose the game. And
no. It was a muff punt. The muff punt made them lose the game.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I heard that correctly. No.
Okay, hold on. Punt, bro. That's what I'm saying. Auburn, Jordan Hare did what Jordan Hare do. They did what they do, bro. It came down to somebody just fielding a punt, bro. The crowd did what they were supposed to do.
So out of those 4 games, that one game is the one that you can kind of say.
No, I'm saying all of them. I say Auburn, I say Cal, I say Arkansas. Bro, up until now, we lead the nation in turnovers. We have 16, but we are the most explosive team in the country. What I'm saying, our losses have nothing to do with Jordan Hare not having the mistakes, bro. I don't care where you go. If you put us in what is the biggest stadium in the world and all of our fans, bro, if you turn over the ball 5 times, you're not winning.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't the stadium, it's coaching, bro.
Yeah,
we know
it is.
What the problem is.
Okay.
That's how horrible.
I just asked the question.
Went somewhere.
BVK said it's gonna be a 3-2 game. Back to that Mississippi State.
Real, man. This gonna be a
shout out to BVK,
unless, like I say, their offense is a little better than we think, in Tennessee defense is just that. Because man, they was teeing off on them cats. Them linemen, bro. Them defensive Ronnie Garner got them cats right.
Yeah.
Man, we'll beat them when we run the ball.
The King said we can beat Oklahoma if we run the football.
I was just saying that.
That's what he said.
He just copying off you, Marcus, man.
That's it. That's all. He copying. We know that. He also gave a score prediction. I think this may be too high. 24.
Yeah, me too, man. I don't know about this one.
24-17 Auburn.
I'm gonna say this though. If we can't beat this team, it's only 2 more wins I see on our roster. I mean,
what wins are those then? What wins are those?
Louisiana Monroe and Vanderbilt.
Ooh, I don't think Vanderbilt ain't promised either,
I don't think we beat Vanderbilt.
We lose like this, bro. I'm not looking at Vanderbilt as a win. Honestly, bro, they took Missouri into
possibly wins.
They almost did Missouri at home.
Everybody know I've been on the Vanderbilt. When DC told me about it, I was like, man, let me go look at this, man. And I looked at it, I was like, you know what?
You saying that
Vanderbilt gonna be a game. Vanderbilt can win.
We ought to go win one more. We can't pull this out.
It's a possibility.
But I'm like, man, Auburn might do Auburn.
It's a 2-win season, ain't it?
Auburn might do Auburn and get it corrected, bro. And they might do some Auburn stuff, lose this game, lose Georgia, and then win out to the Iron Bowl, and you just like throwing up your hands, like, bro, what are we doing?
It might be the most Auburnist thing ever.
Yeah,
they lose this game, and then next thing you know, they beat Georgia.
Yeah, it's just but and I have to agree, man. And bro, I'm not caping for Hugh Freeze. I'm not caping for him, man, because he's responsible. He keep putting Peyton Thorne back out there, knowing that looks like, and he might do something different, but it looked like he reached the ceiling, man. Just go, let's take the knocks with Hank Brown, man. So by the time we get to Missouri, Kentucky, man, this man is comfortable with the speed of the game. He said he started out good. He said he did what he's supposed to do up until a point, man. He what's crazy, he said the play that he threw the interception in when my man tipped it with his finger, on the what was that, a post or it was a crossing route, whatever it was.
It was a seam route.
It was. So he was like on that play, man. He was like, that is Hank Brown's favorite play. He was like, that's his, out of all the plays, he said that is his favorite play, and he missed it. So you see what I'm saying? That tells me, man, the weight of Auburn Nation was on him, man. The
weight of Auburn was on him, and man, that was his favorite play.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying as far as that lets you know, man, it was too much, and the spotlight was too big for him. It was a lot on Hank Brown's shoulders as far as the fan base, bro. I'm like putting it all on this dude like he the savior. You got to think everybody walk around asking this man to beat Arkansas in his first game, bro. First full game. He been walking through the campus all week. Everybody like, man, we trusting in you. We putting our faith in you. That's a lot of pressure, man, to put on a young man.
Here is where I disagree with you on that statement.
Okay,
because during the game, they put up a comment that Hank Brown said during the week.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he was excited about the level of competition being stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end of that, he said, I am excited about dominating Arkansas. He said
that shows you his immaturity too.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That
shows me.
So how is that?
That showed me
he have the pressure.
That showed me he fell into the immaturity of the height. And like Mike Tyson say, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. And when Hank Brown came out, he had all that confidence and bravado from playing the worst defense in the whole nation, in which he should have like come in with some humility and like, okay, let me feel this thing out and take it play by play. When he threw that first interception, bro, it was over because he's never done that before. So, and he's never done it in that environment. But again, go ahead.
Did we not have this conversation the week before? Did I not say this?
Those three turnovers, even after watching the Aaron Murray tape, All right, the first one, he stared relentless. DC, you seen it for yourselves. Before old boy even came up out the scene route, he was staring at him.
Oh yeah, he was throwing the ball. He was throwing the ball for the receiver broke. He was throwing the ball. You talking about the one on the outside? He threw.
No, yeah,
the one against cover. The one against cover 2. I mean cover 3. Excuse me.
Yeah, cover 3 when the linebacker had broke back because he
man,
stared at him before the play.
No, I agree with Aaron Murray on that one. Aaron Murray was like he would have. He said he threw it to the right place. Being a quarterback, he said he would have thrown it to the same place. He was just like the linebacker was trailing another man and he was in trail position, but the linebacker, his IQ just took over. He came off of his man and just turned around.
That was
you see what I'm saying?
That's because that's what he was supposed to do in cover.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Hold on. Nick, as a linebacker, Nick, you play linebacker. So as a linebacker, if you see a quarterback, we call it cheating. If we see a quarterback cheating, what are you gonna do?
If I see a quarterback cheating,
if I see him cheating the receiver, what are we gonna do? Because DC, as a fan, you can't see the eyes of the quarterback. As a linebacker on the field,
I know I'm just a fan, but go ahead. This is the second week y'all doing this to me, but I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan, and y'all are great. These football players who see football differently. But go ahead, man. This is the second time y'all done shot me with that. This is the second time. Nick shot me with it a few weeks ago. Now here you go. But go ahead, man. I'm gonna just grin and bear it, man. But go ahead.
On the field,
I'm just grin and bear it. Go ahead. I'm just here, man. I'm just a fan. But go ahead.
Never mind, DC. No,
go ahead. Finish your point, man. We already in this, bro. It's already said. Finish your point.
That was funny, man.
Finish your point,
that was funny.
Finish your point. I want to hear what you got to say. Finish your point.
I
can learn a lot as a fan.
That was funny, man. But no, to answer Marcus' question,
let Marcus finish.
I'm gonna let Marcus answer. I'm gonna say, but this Marcus.
No, you can answer the question though, because I was asking.
You answer.
Yeah, as a linebacker, you see the eyes of the quarterback. You see him cheating that route. So I'm like, all right, all I gotta do is like Nick said, I'm gonna bait it like I'm in man, and I'm gonna fall back because that's my coverage.
I get that, but what I'm saying, I'm a lean, and I agree with you. I'm a lean with Aaron Murray being an all SEC quarterback and going to the pros maybe a bit for a short time. He said I would have taken the same throw. That lets me know that what Hank Brown did was not egregious. Because Aaron Murray said, looking at the film, I would have taken the same throw.
Here's why, and you are correct. This is nothing against Aaron Murray because he was an all SEC quarterback. He played for Georgia. I'm not taking nothing away from him. Here's the reason why I would not have taken that throw, because in cover 3, and they showed it. It literally, they showed him what they were going to do before the snap. They had 2 high safety look. They even called it out. The 18, if I'm not mistaken, was the one that actually said, "Yo, switch, go down." He went down, and in that situation, what he did exactly what Marcus said. Dude came off, and he carried him because Aaron Murray used the same words. He carried him down the seam, but his job in cover 3 at that particular time was a hook curl. So in that situation, that's where he gonna be at automatically in that situation all day anyway. That's his area to protect. So if he's throwing that ball right there, and if Hank Brown was looking that direction, because he kind of was, all you have to do is just basically be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna make it look like we in man coverage, but as soon as he get past me and he's passed off to the next guy in the next zone, I'm turning right around and the ball should be out of his hands because he's looking that direction. That's where he want to throw the ball, and that's exactly what happened. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, in cover 3, that was his area to protect anyway. So I mean, it just is what it is.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. But by y'all rationale being that y'all were football players, okay. So when you say since you were a linebacker and Aaron Murray was a quarterback, he will have a greater knowledge than you guys.
But no,
by the shots y'all shot with me, like, you're just a fan, buddy. So Aaron Murray has played the position at a all SEC level.
No,
and probably NFL level.
I hear what you're saying.
By y'all rationale, would not he know more than all of us?
No, I hear what you're saying, but in order to, if you play defense, you have to know exactly what the offense is doing. You have to anticipate what they're doing. So you have to know something about the quarterback position. You have to know something about what the quarterback is thinking. If I do this, he's thinking this. It's like chess. So you kind of thinking 2-3 steps ahead. So I can't sit there and say that. I can't sit there and say that just because he played quarterback, that doesn't mean that a great linebacker is just looking at himself during the week at what he did. He's studying what the quarterback is doing and what his tendencies are.
So now we're changing.
No, I'm not changing. No, I'm not changing anything.
So is it that like a person that's been in the position at a higher level knows more than somebody else because they've been in the position, or is it not? See, now we're changing.
Nah, I mean, well, yeah, because we get into a whole different conversation.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, it is. But no, I see where you're coming from. But that doesn't mean somebody that didn't play at that position doesn't understand defense. It doesn't understand what was supposed to happen in a situation based on what.
But that's what you're saying to me, though. You saying, yeah, I was a linebacker and you're a fan, so you can't see it like I can see it.
I ain't say that when I said that.
That's what Marcus was saying.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
That's a total.
He's saying because I'm a fan, I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So by that rationale,
perspective, you can't see what's on the field. DC.
Okay, go for it, man.
It is what it is. My words and make me seem like I'm insulting.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. It's just the fact of the matter is you can, like, if you play in the position and if you play in the position, you can kind of see what's about to happen and what the quarterback is going to do based on his pre-snap read. I mean,
I'm not saying I agree with you, and I'm not in my feelings, man. I'm not Travail. I'm not in my feelings. I'm just
come on,
not in my feelings, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in my feelings. It is what it is, man. The man said we have played football, and you are a fan. He said that.
No, I did not.
Yeah, rewind the tape, bro. Rewind the tape. That's what you said.
I said, Nick, you played linebacker, correct? I said from a fan perspective because we've been on the field together, so I know me and him both have been reading quarterback eyes. That I went to war with Nick. I'm saying from even as a fan on Saturday, I can't see that from the stands because I can't see the quarterback eyes. That's what I'm saying. From a fan's point of view, we can't see what the quarterback looking at on ESPN. But when you're on the field with the quarterback, you can look at your reads. You can go through your keys. You can see him cheating. You can see that lineman finna block down because he's sitting too heavy on his hands. You can see. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
Let's get back to it, man. Steve Hall said it's gonna be a 24-13 game. I still think that's a little too high. I think it's a little too high. We saw what Travail said. Yes. C Hall said again, man. The crowd always see better. We looking too. He said,
no, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. See y'all. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't.
Oh man,
no, you don't.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just basically saying when I see a certain coverage happen, if I see a one high safety, 9 times out of if I see a one high safety and I see the cornerbacks playing off, 9 times out of 10 that's cover 3. They showing some type of cover 3. Like it's just certain keys that I can look at and be like, all right, if it's cover 3, this is where they supposed to be at. If I see one high safety and I see the cornerbacks pressed up against the wide receivers, some type of way there's man coming off. They playing press man some type of way. They could be playing press release, or they could be playing just press full man all the way up, or something like that. If I see a 2 high safety look, first thing I'm thinking of, cover 2, maybe some type of man under, depending on what the cornerbacks are looking at where the linebackers are shaded to, where the pressure is coming from, because wherever the shell of defense is, the opposite direction is where your pressure is coming from. So, I mean, it's just certain pre-snap stuff that you can look at, and it'll tell you what exactly could possibly be happening. But if you have a DC that is disguising something very well, it could completely throw you off when the ball is snapped. So that's the reason why
they bracketed that backside.
Yeah,
they bracketed that
that's all it is. So I'm just that's all I'm saying. And if I see some pre-snap, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's cover 2. He not coming because the shell of defense is over this way, so it's shaded this way. So he's not coming because you got to have pressure. You got to compensate for what's not on the other side. That's really that's odd. That it's just certain stuff that Red taught me. Shout out to Coach Red that taught me some stuff when we was in high school and stuff like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Man, let's get up out of here, man.
That's it. You finished? Dang, that ran by quick, bro. We ran by quick. That was quick.
We got to give score predictions in the post game,
okay.
man. So that's all it is. Let's go ahead. Hold on, wait. I got to put this up. He said, joking, you have to play and study the game. All right, I hear what you're saying.
Oh, what's up, Bubba? What's up?
Shout out to Bubba, man. Shout out to Bubba in the Old Man Sports Talk, man. Shout out to Bubba, man. All right, man. But let's go ahead and let's head to the post game. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's time to shut down in the post game.
And then let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get these picks in for this. Let's get your predictions. Marcus, Auburn versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma's first SEC road game in Jordan-Hare Stadium. They come in with a freshman quarterback. In Auburn, we don't know who our quarterback is. But
17-14 Auburn.
Woo! DC Wolf, same thing.
Oh. What's crazy? I'm gonna go with the same score of the mayor, man. No, I'm gonna go 17-10 Auburn.
17-10 Auburn.
Yeah, 17-10. And if depend on who the quarterback is.
That's what I'm saying. I know. You gotta be like, who's the quarterback? Who's the quarterback?
Yeah,
run the football.
Yeah, man. Oklahoma's out, bro. Oklahoma,
they
gonna have to, if they gonna run the football, they're gonna have to run the football like 45 to 50 times.
That's what I'm saying.
Break them down. Yeah. It's gonna have to be like the Michigan game where they just commit to it and like, man, we just gonna be a sledgehammer today, and we just not gonna throw it a lot. We're gonna throw it 15, 17 times, keep it under 20, and we just gonna keep running the ball, man. In order to break Oklahoma defense down, them dudes stout, man. Unless, man,
before you go.
Huh? Go.
Hold up. But before you go, I got a question for DC. DC, what quarterback in our quarterback room do you trust to throw the ball more than 15 to 17 times?
Hank Brown.
Without an interception?
Yes, I trust. I think Hank Brown has to adjust to the speed of the game, bro. The only way he's gonna adjust to the speed of the game is reps. You can't just pull him like that, man. It's a different speed, New Mexico State, and then in practice and intensity, man. You just gotta let him roll. Throw it. If he threw 5 picks, just let him go, man. Till he get adjusted to the speed of the game. I think he has what it takes to do what he need to do. He just need time, man. He need grace, man. We let Peyton Thorne throw a year worth of interceptions and bad losses, but we pull this man after half. And I understand he frees like I gotta win now. I understand that. I get it. But to answer your question, I think Hank Brown is capable, man. Just give him time and just kind of like just deal with interceptions. But I think you can, especially like if you lean with the run game, if you go heavy run and then go play action and stuff off that and just take what they give you when you know you got true shots on it, then I think he can lead us to victory, man. Don't put it on his shoulders. They was trying to put that thing on his shoulders.
They kind of were.
They put that. They were. Bro, when I was in the house screaming, Nick, I was in the house screaming like, bro, we 5 wide. What are we doing? We were in the backfield, dog. So they were just putting it on Hank. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, man.
But Bubba disagree with us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he does. I'm gonna go 10-7 Auburn.
Whoa. That bad, Nick?
You said 10-7 Auburn? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going 10-7 Auburn. I don't even think you get 4. I don't even think you get 20 points total scored in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I wouldn't be chalk. Yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't be. I don't think you get. I don't think you get 3 touchdowns scored in this game at all. If they do, if 3 touchdowns or more are scored in this game, I would be surprised. Yeah, the only way they do that is just Auburn plays mistake-free football and has no turnovers. If they do that. If they do that now, then Auburn might explode on them. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's
But it's like I can't count Auburn and say they ain't gonna make no crazy penalties, turnovers, and interceptions because that's their, like you say. What is the 4th game, 5th game? They are.
Yeah, they exactly.
We thought they were,
and we let them off the hook. Nah, I'm going 10. I'm going 10-7 Auburn. Okay. I think Auburn pulls this one out. It's gonna be an ugly game because I think Oklahoma's defense is gonna get a lot of 3 and outs. I think Auburn's defense is gonna get a couple 3 and outs. You're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see. I don't think you can coach undisciplined out in a week. I think stuff like that. So I think there's going to be a penalty to where it's going to extend the drive on Auburn's side. Man, I think there will be. But I think Auburn gets a late field goal to win the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think going into halftime, this is like a 3-0 game.
I wouldn't be shocked, Nick.
Like a 3-0 type game going into halftime. No point scored. And then like it's gonna be like some type of fluke play that happens on both sides, and both sides score. I mean, it's just gonna be, this is gonna be a wild game to me. I'm telling you, if more than 20 points, if more than 21 points are scored in this game, I'll be surprised, man. I'll be surprised. Bubba said, bro, this game is hard to pick. If we limit turnovers, we have a great shot. But if the turnovers persist, it'll be a long afternoon. I disagree though. I think we can be effective in the pass game. I don't know about
I don't disagree with that, man. Like I say, but with Hank, I think we can. If he just settle down and get up with the speed of the game, I think we can be very effective in the pass game. Okay. I don't doubt it. But I don't think they should put him on it. You know what I'm saying? That on his phone.
Let's not play 7.
Yeah, Seahawks said, shout out to Seahawks. He said, the young man has 3 nicknames already and none bad. Watch the work. Okay. We still talking about Hank Brown.
Hank Brown. Right? Yeah, I guess he what?
The baby goat.
Baby goat. He did himself. Bubba named him the gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man.
What's his other name?
What was it? Nah, not super. Nah, that's I don't know the other one.
I don't know the other one.
I don't know the one. Bubba said 10-7. Bro, what is this? 1940? I'd be happy with the dub, though. I mean, come on, man. You got 2 bad offenses with 2 technically, statistically wise, 2 pretty decent defenses. Statistically,
you got it.
Statistically wise,
find your words. Use your words.
Statistically, you got 2 good defenses, man. This should be a defensive struggle, man. So that's I'm picking the under. Whatever the under in this game is, take it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Marcus, before we get up out of here, you got a Waterboy award?
No.
You don't have one?
No, not today.
DC, you got somebody that you want to give the Waterboy award to?
No, not yet. I got to see who we put out at quarterback for Saturday. Then I'll let you know who the Waterboy award going to. All and I think y'all could guess based on if I see Peyton Thorne run out of that tunnel. If I see Peyton Thorne run out of that tunnel, man.
Oh, he gonna run out of the tunnel. He gonna be on the sideline. He gonna be dressed up.
As a starter.
Hank the Great. That's his name. Hank the Great.
Hank the Great.
They call him Hank the Great. Hank the Great. That is what it is, man. Fellas, this has been a great show. Unless y'all have anything else y'all want to say. Unless y'all have anything else. All right. Okay. Travell. There you go. There we go. We're gonna give you that one, Travell. There you go. There you go.
Jackson Barkley for quarterback.
There you go. There you go.
Oh man.
We can give you 5 more seconds.
That's classic right there.
All right, there you go.
That's classic right there.
That's 5 seconds. Bryce Young. All right, cool.
Get Bryce Young Waterboy award.
This man, forget it. We not doing that. Forget it, because when he go to another team and ball out, I want you to eat them words. Anyway,
I'll get him the Waterboy award because he ain't gonna leave the water cooler.
No.
DC don't even want him to leave the locker room. No, you don't want him to leave the locker room.
No, man, I'm telling you, man, it's just and I think he's going to be the quarterback because of what he freezes. Like, in practice, whoever can decipher and get us out of the runs and all this, they're coming with the multiple fronts and all this. Who can ever get us out of that? And Peyton Thorne is a practice warrior, so.
That's what they say, man. Yes, sir. Out of here. Hey, man, all I'm say is this, man. I hope we win. That's it. I'm picking us to win this game. We need it. We need this dub. We need this dub, man.
We don't. It's gonna be a tough season.
Ooh, we need this dub, bro. We need this one bad, bro. We need it bad, man.
I'll be real.
No idea, bro. Ooh, we need this dub. I don't care how we get it. As long as we get it, that's all that matters to me, man. For real. I'm so tired of defending Auburn at work.
Y'all sound so stressed. It's on a Wednesday, y'all. Bro,
do you know the laughs I got when I walked in to work, bro?
Yeah,
it was like, what's going on with y'all, man? Like, this dude, one of my coworkers, Alabama fan, he was like, so how's the Auburn faithful feeling right now? I was like,
come on, man.
Girl, don't even talk to me about it, right?
Bro, you know I gotta do a show with the Alabama fan Tight Sports every week, bro.
We call him the greatest Tight Sports cast.
Yeah, man. I gotta do a show with this guy every week, man. It's just
crazy, man. Crazy.
This dude on there giving Auburn encouragement, man. I was like, this is crazy. You giving Auburn come on, man. Alabama fan, it gotta be bad if an Alabama fan is encouraging me.
Crazy. Stop, man. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Jeez, bro.
Oh, man. That's a great show, fellas. Anything else y'all want to get out before we get up out of here, man? Anything else y'all want to get off y'all chest about Auburn before we get up out of here?
Good, man. I'm good.
All right, man. DC, let them know where they can find you at, man.
At Auburn Addicts, man. At Auburn_Addicts, man. If you want all Auburn all the time, 24/7, man, you can put it on in your sleep, man. And we're going to be doing Auburn everything, man. On all platforms, man. Tune in. Go subscribe now, man. Don't wait. Subscribe now, man, because you're going to forget anyway. Subscribe now.
You got a link to your channel, DZ?
No, I don't have it on me, and that's on me. But yeah, at Auburn Addicts, man. Just go. You on YouTube? Just go at Auburn Addicts, man, and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, man.
Easy.
Yeah,
it's
man.
free.
Yeah, it is. It's free, and hit the notification bell so you know when he posts as well. So you know what I'm saying. Hey, as we stated earlier, man, the Water Cooler Talk podcast is going in a new direction. We are now just doing college football, and specifically the SEC. We'll be doing college football recruiting for all SEC teams. We'll be talking about all SEC teams, all SEC matchups, and some other stuff in college football as well. We'll talk a little pro sports like when major stuff happens, but majority we in this thing. SEC college football Water Cooler Talk podcast. We are here, just like that. That's how we are. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus, what you got to say to people before we get up out of here, man?
Man, shout out home team, man. Shout out everybody who came to enjoy the show tonight. We here.
We might have to make this permanent. What you think, Marcus?
What's up?
If y'all want it, we're gonna provide it.
All right, then. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, like to say to the people that we always hear, man, shout out to the 4-6 Macon County Tuskegee, man. Shout out to the Booker T. Washington High School Golden Eagles. Shout out to the University of South Alabama for giving me my degree. Shout out to my mom, my wife, and my dog Creed, man. Love y'all so much. And thank y'all so much for watching, man. Shout out to my family as well. Love y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much for watching and rocking with us here, man. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the Water Cooler Talk podcast channel, as well as Auburn Addicts, as well as the Sharpshooters podcast, as well as Bubba and the Old Man. And of course, we'll give him a little love. Shout out to Tight Sports and Tight Sports Megacast. Make sure you subscribe to all of those channels, man. Jesus, man. As well, man. And we appreciate y'all so much. And as always, before we get up out of here, man, y'all have a good one. Better yet, y'all have a great one. Y'all be blessed, man. One love.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Water Cooler Talk. Make sure to follow us on our socials on Instagram and TikTok at Water Cooler Talk and on YouTube at The Coolest Pod 23. Also, make sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast player so that you never miss an episode.